Hello YouTube, this is Tom13720 and I'm here again with another MCPvP Hunger Games, and today I'm going kit Urgal. So this kit is a really great kit. It basically spawns you in with 3 splash potions of strength 1 that last about 2 minutes each. And yeah, that's all really. It doesn't have any other abilities apart from that, so once you've used up your 3 potions, you kind of have nothing left with your kit. So it's great against teaming, or it's great on your own. It's, yeah, just a great all-round kit. It's mainly for the offensive kind of gameplay though, so yeah. So what I first off wanted to do was I wanted to try get into this jungle to try get as many cocoa beans as possible, because I couldn't find a swamp in the pre-game. I couldn't find a swamp anywhere, so the jungle will have to do. I kind of prefer jungles to swamps anyway, because they kind of keep you more hidden. So what I'm doing at the moment is just getting ready to get a stone sword, which I am doing a bit late as the invincibility just wore off, which isn't necessarily a good thing. You want to kind of be ready for fighting before the invincibility stage. But yeah, at this point crafting seems to be a bit buggy for me for some reason, and plus the reason why I'm not using my texture pack on this game is because it just updated to the 1.6.1, and they're using their stupid resource packs or whatever they are, which don't allow you to basically use texture packs. You need to convert them and things, and I didn't do that yet. So yeah, they've basically, I've basically not got that already yet, so yeah, I'm using the default texture pack, and I've obviously not got any Optifine on, otherwise I'd have rain off. So right here I see a team of 3, so I splashed down my strength potion, thinking that they'd be a bit more ready for this. This guy seemed to be the most ready out of them all. Then he had all the stews and the sword and everything. And then this guy, the other 2 start running. I killed that guy. He didn't have any stews, so he was clearly not ready for PvP. Yeah, he did have a sword, so yeah. And then this guy, I just come in, kill him. He had a sword as well, but nothing else really. But he did have a very nice water bucket, which, yeah, I'd like to take. I then see this guy down in the ravine. I then go in and kill him. As my strength's still on, it's pretty much a very easy kill. So yeah. He then has a bunch of stuff that I kind of need, so I spend quite a bit of time, a lot longer than I would have liked to spend, getting my stuff ready and getting it all sorted out and things. But yeah. So I now start to mine, and in a second I notice a guy is down. Came down into my ravine just there. I thought I didn't want to risk anything. He might be like either really good or like have an iron sword or something. So I put down a strength potion, and then I kill them in 3 hits, which, yeah, means they managed to get a stew in, but yeah. Apart from that, they were pretty easy to kill. So now whilst I'm waiting for that to smell, I'm just getting my stuff ready again, and then make another furnace, and then I decide to cook my food. And then, yeah, basically just share out the coal and things, and think there might be somebody else coming down, but there isn't. And I take the iron and make myself an iron sword. I also use the leather that the other person drops to then make myself a leather chestplate, which you should always try to do, no matter what. Try to get as much armor kind of as possible. So right here I'm just like getting my inventory sorted again. I spend a lot of time this game doing that, and it's really annoying me now after I've done it. Like, kind of, I know how much quicker I could have done it and things like that. But yeah, so I managed to get out of this ravine finally after getting that 7 iron, which really wasn't worth it too much. Because when you're Urgal, you don't exactly need to have the weapon advantage or the armor advantage, as you can easily just splash down a potion and get them a lot quicker than they could get you, sort of thing. But I'm back to tracking again. Then there's this guy underground. I decided to start going down to him. Change out my thing. I was wondering whether to put down a strength potion or not. I decided not to. And you should always dig above like that first, because if you dig straight down then you might fall and get stuck in a hole with them. And if they've got better stuff than you, then they'll easily beat you. So right here, once I killed them, I found out that they had leather pants, which I then put on. Right now I'm just getting my butt kicked by a bunch of mobs, which there seems to be a ton of mobs in that cave. And yeah, it was really hard like to not die to them all. Seeing like there was a ton. I was wondering about whether to make boots or not then, because then that would have given me full armor, but I decided not to. I then find a mob spawner. As you saw, I had to use a few of my stews to kill all the mobs. But yeah, and I also found a name tag in there, which I didn't get because there was really no need to. Right now I have almost full armor, and just then I made, for some reason, some bread and then chucked it all out. Probably because I realised I had cooked beef, which means I don't exactly need bread, seeing as it's got a much higher saturation than bread. But yeah, so I'm running along here, and this guy, oh yes, is underground, so I decided to just try seeing where he is. And seeing as I'm like stood right above him, and my compass is still pointing at him, it seemed like he was so far underground. But yeah, I decided to run off now and then try find some more lava, which I just realised I ran past a couple of lava pools. And then here is the part where Time Lord is broken. With Time Lord, even after you've used it, you can't run through where they've Time Lorded, which is kind of ridiculous, seeing as I was trying to get to them stews, because I thought I saw some boots in there, and I just couldn't get to it, so yeah. But the feast gets announced, I go to the feast, run around a bit, and it's been like, the weather's been on the whole game, and yeah, it finally goes away in a minute. Which after when I find this bat, I try to kill it, it leads me around in circles a couple of times, and then I finally managed to kill the bat. But the compass is just pointing to OES, and I know that he's just off of the feast a bit, and I'm thinking, oh, if nobody else comes on the compass, then I'll be pretty safe. And then I start talking to OES, asking him if he's underground, and he says, ask me to team. I'm a bit unsure, but I saw that this other guy, his name began with a B, was like killing everybody, so I was thinking maybe he's either in a team with the other guy or he might be a hacker or something. So I decide, yeah, sure, I'll team, because he starts saying please and things. But this guy's a kangaroo, and he's got an enchanted sharpness sword, but I got my strength on, and I kill him without using a single stew. So that was like paid off, kind of. And then this oh yes guy comes, and we share the feast. I get almost full diamond armor first time around, and then start enchanting everything. And what's really good is that on your swords and things, even after it enchants, it tells you still what it is as well, like how much the damage has gone up by. And then, as you saw there, I found diamond pants after I enchanted my iron pants, which I kind of feel a bit silly about. But yeah, it's worth it. Diamond still beats protection 1 iron, well, by my standards at least. So yeah, I go off to kill this other guy, and he's he keeps talking, this guy in the chat, keeps saying, come kill me, how you gonna kill me, all that sort of stuff. I'm up a tower. Just like that, I'm in the tower, how you gonna kill me? And I just go, dude, be quiet. Because he was getting really on my nerves, because he kept saying it for ages. Then my teammate asked me, where did I go? And I think, oh right, this must be a trap, because I see that he's got like a thing leading off of his tower. So I decide I'm going to try flood the ground with as much water as I can. But since it's not level ground, it's really difficult to do, and I spend like a couple of minutes doing this. And I completely forget I have a bow on me. And yeah, I spend quite a bit of time doing this, so yeah. But this other guy, my teammate, comes along, he gets out his bow and starts shooting them, which I thought was pretty good. And then I suddenly just like, when it starts to turn night, I told the guy, keep him distracted, because I was either going to tower up, and then, well, I decided to tower up. I thought, might as well try tower up underneath his base. And the guy says, okay. And then when I get there, I realise what his base is made out of. And it's made out of entirely wood. So I just decided to light the bottom of it. As you see, the wood starts to burn up. I think the guy gets a bit scared, to be honest, because you can see, like now, he jumps down, you hear him. Well, I heard him behind me. He's kangaroo. He runs away. He jumps over the tree, so my teammate couldn't get him too well. And I just ran along and one-shot him. That critical with the sharpness 1 sword. So yeah. I talked to this guy, say, should we 1v1? And then he asks what a 1v1 is. So I decided this guy is pretty new. So I thought, might as well make him have a bit more of a chance. So I gave him my diamond pants. So we're about even now on armor. If anything, he's got a bit more. So I also find out he's a Viper, and he splashes me with damage, which so almost kills me. But I managed to get him in the end with not too many stews used. But yeah, it was a great game, and well done to OES1. And here's the final stats. If you've liked this game, then please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. There will be more soon.